We will not copyright or trademark that. We do not have the rights to this at all. Please do not sue us. Thank
you. Welcome to These Unprecedented Gays, featuring Joe Granelli and Paul Smith. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and review wherever you stream your podcasts. Check us out on Instagram at tugayspod and email us at tugayspod@yahoo.com. We hope you enjoy. Why is your AAA claim information on your phone?
So that was, okay, you know that car hit me?
Yeah.
Whatever time that was, but I put all the info in a note. Like the claim info when I had to go to Enterprise.
Good for you, being so
but here's
on the ball.
Well, but and then so I wasted it all because then the agent emailed me everything. I was like, can you repeat that? What was the number? And I was like, P as in Pam. And then I was like, oh, it's freaking in the email. Thanks, Amber.
But you know what, though? It's good to have redundancies. I'm all about redundancies. Because then if somebody's doing something and somebody else is doing the same thing, then it doesn't get lost. That's what I tell the girls at the office. I'm like, redundancy. Me saying this over again is redundancy. I'm trying to get you into this.
Yeah, duplicate work. Why not, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that wouldn't work in corporate America. Oh my God. Your job's not worth it unless you're doing everyone else's job. Redundancy.
All right, well, welcome everyone to These Unprecedented Gays. I'm Paul.
And I'm Joe.
How are you, Joe?
I'm good. A lot has happened in the last calendar week.
Has it? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. Spill it, girl.
Hold on, let me... That's my spill noise.
Okay.
Well, as you know, my car was... So as we were talking about, right? So my car was hit, yada, yada, yada. So I had to take my car in, and then I have like a psychic ability to know which rental car I'm going to get. And I got a Nissan Sentra, which I knew because it's the cheapest one the Enterprise can give you. But like that was a hassle because I got there and they were like, oh, well, they can't pick you up right now. So we have to send someone from another location to come pick you up. And I was like, I have meetings that I need to call into. It's a Monday morning. Like I can't not be like back at home. Thankfully, I have ability on my phone, but like they didn't need to know that.
To take a call?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if they're sharing their screen, my phone is very slow. Because I'm that guy. It's like, can you zoom in? And everyone's like, it's fine. I'm like, just zoom in a little bit. Just zoom in, thanks. Can you zoom in?
You're the one on the call that's like with just the eye. Like, is this working right? Am I?
Yeah. Oh, I never do video. But anyway, so I got that. I got my rental car, and so, but like, it's a push to start, and like,
so you have to get out and push it.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been working out a lot by pushing this car. No, it's a stupid, like, button ignition thing. Like, I'm really happy for it. Like, good job. Like, you're cool. But I get in, and I'm like, how the fuck do I start this? And then, like, you have to push it, but your foot has to be on the brake, and it has to be pressing the brake. And then, like, you have to push it enough and not just, like, gently push. It's a mess. So, like, I love a good key ignition. Don't give me no keyless bullshit. Like...
Is this the remix to Ignition?
Yeah, hot and fresh out the kitchen, otherwise known as Enterprise rental car in Little Italy. Super sketch, by the way.
Oh, it is really sketch.
They don't have a parking lot.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, like where are all your rental cars? And she's like, oh, well, you know, we like to have all our cars rented out. We have 200 rented out right now. And I was like, I'm happy for you. Where's my Nissan Sentra? So anyway, I got my car. And then also this past weekend was a red dress party.
Oh, yeah. I saw your pictures.
Yes. So that was a lot.
We'll have to post them on Instagram.
Yeah. You can just like, I don't know how you do that. You're the Instagram person.
Okay.
I'll send whatever you need. What you need, I got it. So, but like, it was really fun. But like, stilettos aren't my thing, and I knew they wouldn't be, right? But I'm a crafty queen, and I spray painted them silver with metallic spray paint because my size 14 in women's shoes don't come in cute shoes on Amazon.
Gotcha. Okay.
So she needed some extra.
Oh, she Bigfoot. She out here in the woods.
Oh, yeah. And then I got this like choker necklace, which wasn't made of real metal, and it really aggravated my neck, and it still irritated, but it's fine. But that was fun. And I think that's all.
Okay.
Oh, and I got a Roomba. But that's also another part of my like obsession. But anyway,
Okay.
sorry. I'm all over the place. I'm like in a weird like headspace today because I'm like out of it. So like this is going to be fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we're
how
down
are you,
for it.
How are you doing?
Actually, my week hasn't been as crazy as yours. I spent 7.5 hours on the phone with Southwest one day trying to book the flights for the office to Hawaii for January. But other than that,
What? How?
7.5 at 2 different times. So like one was 5.5 hours, the other was 2 hours. That was just on hold. And it took me like literally 10 minutes to make this reservation.
Are you kidding me?
No. So I was just like, please just let me get this done. I just want to get this done.
Why? What was like? Why did they take so long?
Because it was so busy, because they had just opened up all the flights for the rest of January, February, March, and April of next year.
Okay.
2022. So I was like, I had to get in to lock down our flights at the cheapest rate for Hawaii.
Oh, because you can't do that online.
No, they won't let you do it
Oh my
online because I had to
God.
buy like 30 tickets. Yeah.
7.5 hours.
7.5 hours, girl.
Were you like doing something?
Oh,
Also?
yeah. No,
Were you like
I
watching Netflix or something?
I was down here at down here in the studio at 5:30, making the 5:30 a.m. making the phone call.
Get out. Oh
And
my
Andy
God.
walks downstairs. He's like, "What are you doing?" I like scared him because I was sitting in the dark.
Oh, why did you have the lights on?
I had like the kitchen light on, but I'm
Okay.
like, I don't
You wanted to be kind of creepy?
I don't like a lot of lights. Then people can see me from outside, and I'm like, I don't need you
yeah.
looking at me this early in the morning.
Just close your blinds.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
So anyway, but you know, that's my week, and it's been busy at the office. So, but it's very busy here in the studio. We got a lot of people in here because we have
but
not
COVID
only
friendly.
COVID friendly, but not only do we have our producers in here and our engineer Cooper, but we have special guest Glad is here with us. Welcome.
Hi guys.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
Okay, siya panaya. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that word, but sure. Lumpia.
It means welcome, and Mabuhay means welcome, and it's a greeting in Tagalog.
Nice.
And panay is a term for female.
I just know
Filipina.
Tito and Tita.
I love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I only
My
know
friend Ariel, she's Filipino.
I know Mabuhay, Panay and Pinoy, and I know Mahakata,
Okay.
which
You
is.
don't speak Tagalog?
Girl, no.
Wait, did you just swear?
She is so.
Did you just swear at me? We had
No,
another guest.
I
Oh,
said I
Layla
love you.
also was the same way.
Oh my
She's
gosh,
like,
I
wait,
love
you don't
her.
speak it? Oh.
I said I love you.
She doesn't speak it either? Oh,
No,
I'm going to have
Paul
to...
doesn't speak it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
okay.
she speaks it.
Okay, I knew
But I
it.
was like,
Everyone except Paul speaks it.
I don't care. I can still order. in
Mahakala,
Tagalog.
Paul. Or what did you say?
Mahakata.
What does that mean?
Mahal kita.
Oh, I didn't even say
Oh my
it
gosh.
right.
He left out like 3 letters, but it's fine.
What does that mean?
It means I love you.
Mahakata to you too.
Ew, thanks, boo.
Well, welcome and thanks for joining us,
Thank
Glad.
you.
And now that we've introduced her, we can get into mouth to mouth. Mouth to mouth resuscitation. What's giving us life?
Yes. That's my contribution.
That's your.
Well, I was like, you know what, girl, you go for it. You gave me life by giving that microphone life.
We're very much into like this whole ASMR kind of thing, but we haven't had a whole episode
We're going,
yet.
Paul. I think we're on our way.
We are on our
Like
way.
in our first season, we joked, and now we're in our second season, and now ASMR is part of our season.
I know.
and I think we're just going to be. What if we should? Yes.
We should just do. We're just gonna do an episode.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for the ASMR episode.
I
y'all.
feel like that's going to be really straining on our voices, but like it's fine because whispering is more strain than talking.
I want to get a Zen garden and just rake the gravel.
Okay.
I'm serious. I think it'd be cute.
I'll just get and that's when we have to get fake acrylic nails and we just tap on stuff.
I'm gonna get my fan and just.
Oh, that's too loud.
Is that triggering?
Yeah. And then I'll just like caress the microphone. Like,
Can I put like a condom on and then take it off or something like that?
yeah, and we can put lube on our fingers and just make. See, I'm not kidding. Like, and that will begin our OnlyFans journey.
Yes.
Podcast ASMR, give us money. Sponsor us.
Okay,
We'll
I
take
know
it
you guys
gun
are supposed to interview me, but I want to know how you guys came up with this because I'm sitting here and it feels like magic. Like,
Yeah.
you guys are just...
It's just like a vibe. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So for those of you who may be new to
Oh,
these
yes, the new
Unprecedented
listener.
Gays,
Hi.
me and Joe and Nick and my husband Andy were all in the Gay Men's Chorus together.
Yes.
And we used to, whenever we do a show, in the basement of the theater, you had to, like, 200 guys are all getting ready in like 3 dressing rooms. So we had our group of friends, we get ready in the shower, and we would talk shit about people all day long.
Yeah.
Like, can you believe this motherfucker right over here?
Oh, yeah.
This
It would
bitch.
yeah, and then it became the shade shower.
Yeah. So we started calling it the shade shower. That was what our thing.
But we were also the back row bitches, too. Like,
Yeah.
we've got a lot of names. We've got a lot.
Could you see us in the back of the show? If you watching like the videos, you'll see me and Joe in the back just like bouncing around.
Because they try to like put us the furthest back from the front of the stage, but it's like we are so blatantly obvious that like even the people in the back of the theater can see us.
And I'm like, I almost killed myself in one show because I jumped and I didn't land correctly,
Yep.
so I almost knocked myself and a bunch of other people over. It's
Hashtag
great.
crisis averted.
So we wanted to make this podcast, but it took us a while to figure it out because we like do we call it the shade shower, but then what is that going to be? And then we decided on this play on words, which is these unprecedented gays, because it's like everybody kept saying these days are unprecedented or this is unprecedented,
Like these unprecedented times.
and nobody
because of
had
COVID.
that name. And we're like, it's such a good pun and play.
Yep.
Like we're like, nobody has this, and nobody even had unprecedented in their names at all.
I think it's because it's a
Interesting.
big. I also still don't know how to spell it.
okay.
I know there's like a present and like a present and like an un and a dent.
Just where does it all go?
Yeah, and that's when I use Siri. Voice to text diction.
But we do this, and it's funny because you saw us before the mics came on, and we were kind of like subdued. But the minute the mics come on, we're like, whoa!
Yeah, I mean, the way you guys go back and forth, I was so impressed. I'm sitting here just like entranced.
Well, and
Yeah,
I
it's really
remember
fun to
like
watch.
I always like so Paul and Andy lived near a Starbucks, and I remember I had ran into I think this was like 3 years ago, and it was bright and early in the morning, and like Paul, I just love Paul because it's like in chorus we would we would talk shit about everybody. Not in chorus.
I'll say it to the face. I don't care.
But like I was like, we are one and the same human beings, and it's like you just like vibe and jive, and like there's a wavelength. But then also like some days I'm just like I don't even know. Like whenever there's anything musically related, like we're not on the same page because like that's Paul's got that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then we just decided to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we love it. It's like, it doesn't feel like a job. We told each other, like, if this ever starts to feel like a job, we're going to stop it. It doesn't because we love talking to people. We love talking about the things.
Everything,
about
yeah.
everything. So,
And nothing's off limits.
yeah. We started off trying to be like, not so explicit. And then we just started cursing. And it was like,
I know. It's E for extra.
Our first couple of episodes are fine. And then you start seeing the E on every episode after that.
Well, I think when we got approved in iTunes, is it still iTunes?
Yeah.
It was like wasn't it family or something? Like it was something
Like family friendly.
Yeah,
or something
I
like
was
that.
like, oh, lying.
Liza Minnelli.
Okay, vivacious. Where's Ornacia? Okay, anyway, what's mouth to mouth?
So we're gonna start with our mouth to mouth. So glad we'll let you start. So this is our segment of the show where we talk about what's giving us life. What are we obsessed with? You know. So tell us, what are you obsessed with right now?
I'm obsessed with 9 Perfect Strangers on Hulu. Have you guys watched that?
No, I haven't. But other people have told us to start watching it.
Oh, it's crazy. So it's Nicole Kidman, and she owns this this resort where people come to kind of heal themselves, like a healing journey, I guess. But she doesn't tell the guests until later that she's been dosing them with mushrooms. And every guest has their story is so deep, and you just realize from the show that everyone has trauma, no matter what. And a lot of the trauma stems from childhood, which is reality. It's real life. But I think I've cried in every episode.
You know,
I love
Nicole
crying.
Kidman
Yes,
has been
me
doing
too.
like she had that one, and what was the one in New York with Hugh Grant?
Oh, it was like
that
Big
was
Little
just
Lies?
recently.
That was so good.
Big
too.
Little Lies, but then there was that one with Hugh Grant where she played his wife, and she was, and it was at The Affair or something like that. It was like was it on Netflix? The Undoing. That's what. Thank you, Nick.
Oh, that
our
one is
fact
so
checker.
good too.
Didn't
But
see
does she
that one.
But does she play the same character in The Undoing as she does in Nine Perfect Strangers?
No.
Okay, because I was like, let's be real. Nicole
Yeah.
Kidman plays one character in every.
No,
line.
really, I actually was scared of her in Nine Perfect Strangers about how because they cast her as a Russian woman.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh gosh, she's gonna have an accent. It's gonna be lame, but she is so perfectly weird.
Huh.
in
Okay.
it. And she just really, she's kind of warped where you don't know if she wants to really help these people or if she's just trying to help herself and its ego. You just don't get it yet.
Oh, so I have to watch
On
that.
Hulu. I have Hulu.
Yes.
Because the other one that people were telling me to watch on Hulu was Murders Only in This Building.
I started that. Is it that good?
Murders in the Building.
Murders in the Building. Okay. Yeah, so it's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be really funny. So we'll have to check out both of them because you're like the fourth or fifth person that told us to watch
That's the
them.
second time I heard this week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it? Nine Perfect Strangers? Okay.
Nine Perfect
I'll add it
Strangers.
to my long list.
He's never going to watch it.
I'll probably watch
Andy
it.
and I probably will. He won't.
I'll watch it in 6 years.
Yeah.
Or 8.
Because by then it'll be like 115 perfect.
Seriously.
I'm thinking Perfect Strangers as in the old like Balky and his cousin.
Oh yes, I
Oh my
love
God.
that show.
Oh, maybe we'll start watching that, Andy, after we're done with The Nanny. We'll start watching Perfect Stranger.
Oh my god.
We'll binge that.
Is the nanny giving you life?
Oh, let me tell you.
Tell me.
That hoe is so funny.
Oh, she's great, yeah.
I love that show.
Oh, she
And the fashion is like on point.
fashion
Fashion.
with a UN.
Okay. Call it, make it Jersey, but call it fashion. That's what I'm saying right now. Okay. Is that everything giving you life right now?
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Joe?
Okay, well I have like 100 things. So also on Hulu, but not new. So this is where I was like, oh, I'll watch it in 8 years. So in 2013, a show came out called Sleepy Hollow.
Oh my God.
And so I watched like the first
They had like
season.
2 seasons, right?
No, there's 5 or 6.
Oh.
I learned this again as I'm not rewatching. I'm continuing finally from 2013. So I started on season like 0.5 or whatever because I was like halfway through. I was
Okay.
like, I don't know. And then I'm watching Sleepy Hollow and I was like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. Mostly because the guy that plays Ichabod Crane is fine. He's like this
Who is
British.
it?
I don't know.
Hold on, Nick, our fact checker, will get
I know,
that
I'm
for
like,
us here in a
Google
second.
him, find him.
It's like maybe Tom something.
Tom Myson.
Oh, he is
Tom
fine.
Myson.
Oh,
y'all.
he is a cute man.
Okay.
But that's giving me life.
Okay. And Orlando Jones is in it. Okay.
Yeah, it's like kind of cheesy, but like I'm like, okay, it's like kind of scary.
It was
but
like on
not.
Fox or something.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, now it's on Hulu. So, oh, does he? That's a compliment. Thanks, Andy. He said he looks like me.
Oh, a little bit. I
He's
can see
way
it
more
if I squint.
attractive. Yeah,
Maybe
if
that's why you think he's so cute.
Yes. What's that called? Narcissism.
Glad got jokes over here.
Don't get mad. Get glad.
I'm like, somebody turn a light on in the studio because it is shady.
It's Dirk. So that one, and then I heard the song on the radio in the rental car because I don't have radio on my regular car. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I never checked it. But Ed Sheeran has a new song. Maybe it's not new, but it's called Bad. Have you heard it?
No. Is it a
Okay.
remake of Michael Jackson?
No. Oh my God. Okay, don't watch the video. That
Bad
looks
Habits.
weird.
Okay.
Bad Habits. Okay, see, I don't know the song. But it's like kind of catchy and it's like EDM-y and it doesn't sound like him at all.
Okay.
Like at all. It's not like the Photograph song. And then the third and final thing that's giving me life is I got a Roomba. I think I alluded to it earlier, but I didn't get a Roomba first. I got a Shark IQ, like cheapy version of a Roomba. And mind you, Roombas are very expensive. So like, I'm not saying everyone should go buy a Roomba, but if you can, go buy a Roomba because I am a
So
Roomba.
if you're not poor, go buy a Roomba.
Yeah.
Or apply for PayPal credit and you can pay interest free for 6 months and over the course of 6 months.
Or Roomba, if you would like to sponsor
Oh
us,
my
and
God.
maybe like we could do a giveaway for our listeners.
Yes. And I would get the Brava M6 Jet because it's a mop robot. Oh my God. Then you wouldn't have to mop or Swiffer anything ever again. Because
Okay.
like, I was like, do I need a robot vacuum? And then I was like, no. And then I'm like, maybe. But it's like nice because Max sheds like a mother trucker. Like, he is just a shedder. Like, he has hair everywhere. And so it picks that up pretty quickly. And then I don't have to worry about it. And so it like, makes a map of your house, and like, yeah, it's pricey, girl.
Oh, girl.
But okay,
That's
over the
a
course of 6 months, right? Thanks, PayPal credit.
Installments.
You can sponsor me. I know, right? Interest free. It's great.
All right.
And so, but yeah, so those are what's giving me life. And I like to watch it. I'm like, oh, where you gonna go? And I named it Rumbasha.
Why?
Because why not? It sounds kind of like African, like Black Lady Mambosa or whatever. Like, remember in Mean Girls where it's like, but you love them. So Rumbasha is my my Roomba vacuum. Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
All right.
What about you?
So I have 2 things that are giving me life this week. So the first one is we went to Temecula, which is like wine country in San Diego. You know, if you're coming to San Diego, you don't necessarily go for the wine. So I'm just going to say that about Temecula.
Oh, really?
But we did go to this one, Fazeli's, good wine. And I had their walnut panar, which is like cream cheese walnuts and then a pomegranate reduction on top. And then it's baked. And oh my God.
What was it baked in?
It was in a pot.
Oh, is it just warm? Like, no, so it's not like wrapped in croissant paper.
No. It's like done in a little pot, and then they bake it, and then it's like they serve it with pita, and it was just delicious. Andy was like, I was like, I want to try this, and Andy's like, okay. He didn't think it was going to be much, but like we both like finished it. Like we would have licked the inside of the pot if we could have.
Why didn't you? Was it too warm?
Well, no, because people were sitting next to us.
So
no, you know.
Oh, you're at a winery. Ugh.
Yeah, so I had to act bougie. Like
I
a
would have
bougie
taken the
hippie, but we'll get to that. That's what Glad calls herself on her socials. I noticed that.
Well, because you did the research, I didn't.
You just like to be surprised. You like to be in the moment. You like to be present.
I am representing the listener.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, like, wow, that's amazing. And the listeners are probably the same way, like, wow.
So my second thing is I'm really obsessed, and I know this came out a while ago, and I was listening to it when it first came out anyway.
Rain on Me?
No, but it does have a rain theme. Raining Fellas by Todrick Hall.
Yes!
Just right now, it's just resonating with me, so I'm like in the car, like on repeat. Like,
it's on my top list. Have you seen the video?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I need all the outfits.
There was a part where there were no outfits.
Yes. So that's what I mean. Yes.
Just a very well-placed hand. And I'm just like, can you move the hand, please? But it's such a good song, too. And
it's
like,
catchy. It has a good beat.
It's an homage to It's Raining Men.
Yeah.
It's just like, come on. And anybody who can make Man Hurricane sound good when singing it, like...
Todrick Hall, yes. He's coming to San Diego in March, and we're going to go see him.
Dua Lipa is coming to Los Angeles.
Dua Lipa? Where?
Yeah.
When?
That's
LA.
Next year in March.
In LA, where? Staples Center?
No, Forum.
Where's the Forum?
I don't know. That's probably
Isn't
not
that
even
like
right.
the biggest theater in LA? Forum?
I thought the
Am I making
Staples
that up?
Center is.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. Nick will fact check
Yeah,
you, and
Nick-
if you
Nick-
are, I'll tell you.
Oh, it might be in Inglewood.
Yeah, it's in Inglewood. Yeah.
Wait, is it?
Yeah, it's in
No,
Inglewood.
that's downtown.
I don't know. Maybe it's not at the Forum. I don't know.
I just know Joe Coy sold out the Forum.
Oh my God, I love
My
Joe Coy.
Filipino
How was
brother.
it?
Oh, I didn't go, but I'm going in December. He has a show in somewhere around here. My friend's watching.
Viejas?
Maybe.
Morongo?
It's probably at a
Pachanga?
casino.
Bless you.
I think it's Pachanga, actually. Yes.
Saquon?
Because he's already got a built-in Filipino audience there.
Yes.
Oh my
God. Yeah, when we
I can see
on
that
Pasko
because I'm
Asinta Ko,
Filipino.
yeah. Pasko na Sinta Ko, that's when we did that.
No, I don't remember that song because I didn't sing it because I don't know Tagalog. I did the sticks.
Nick showed me the lyrics to that, and I was like, Nick, this song is so hard. I can't even sing this song.
I knew it.
Oh, so just so you know, like there was also a dance during that one where like we were doing the stick thing.
I love that.
And then everybody who was doing the stick thing was Filipino. So like most of the Filipinos didn't have to sing.
No.
They were actually, so you got a bunch of white people just trying
And
to
they
sing Tagalog.
had the lyrics on the people's backs. I just started saying meow. Like, meow, 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 meow. It worked. It worked. No one knew. I mean, that's what happens when you're in the back row.
That's a great hack.
Yeah, life hacks, everyone.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so we're going to get into our interview
Yes.
with Glad, who is
Yes.
here. So the first question that I have for you, Glad,
Well,
is
who
in
is
this,
she?
Well, I'm going to get to that, but I want to make sure that I set a tone for this interview.
Okay. What tone are you setting?
So, what is your view on the geopolitical climate that we have with Afghanistan and the refugee? I'm just kidding.
Wait, hold up. Wait, I'm going to rewind for a second.
Please.
What is geopolitical?
It is international politics.
So not like geopolitical? I thought like
Not
geo
like a
was
geo,
like a rock.
mineral.
I'm like, politics of rocks? Like, that could be fun.
Okay.
Like, that stalactite disagrees with you.
That stalactite is Democrat.
It's might not want to do that. Oh, no? Okay. For all of our rock enthusiast listeners.
So I did that because she said she was intimidated to be on here because we had talked about current events and stuff like that. So she didn't want to like talk about like heavy stuff because she didn't know anything about Afghanistan and things that are happening. But I'm like, I'm just going to throw one in there just for fun.
Well, I think too, I've just been getting like bad news fatigue. You know,
yes.
Hearing everything on the news is bad, everything that's going on the radio. So I'm just like trying to. It's a little ignorant, but I'm trying to fill my space with just positive things.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
that. It's really
that.
heavy, that's why.
Hashtag self-care, boo.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell our listeners a little bit about yourself. Who are you? What are you about? Who is Glad?
I'm Glad. And we have Glad.
And Glad
I've
is
never heard that before.
You know,
Don't you dare.
it's a product.
Oh, yeah. Trash bags.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
All right. So
Anyway,
tell us
sorry.
about yourself.
So I was born in Philippines.
Where in the Philippines?
Olongapo City, a little province called Barrio Barreto.
Subic Bay over
Yes.
here. Holla.
Same.
But I did grow up here in San Diego, so I've lived here all my life, well, most of my life. And then I was working in corporate America for a long time at an investment firm, and that's where I met Nick. We worked together on a team, and then only in October did I decide to finally leave the firm and kind of do my own thing with these like TikTok videos and trying out marketing, which has been really great for me. So now I'm doing that, and then I also work at an art gallery doing the finance over there.
She is a hustler.
Okay. I'm like,
Try.
if you guys have to go check her out.
Oh,
but
yeah.
she does not look like she spent like 8 or 10 years in the financial district, you know, that space. So what did you do?
I love that you called it a district.
I know, right? I'm like, I couldn't think of the right word.
Because anywhere you are, you take up a lot of space with that amazing personality, and it's a full district.
So now,
Real quick, is it supposed to say mute? Okay.
he'll cut that out.
No, keep that in. This is real life.
Oh, we are real. We'll keep it at 100.
Sure.
You're a gangster.
I am. Yeah.
He is.
You can't tell, boo. Hello. So
I'm sorry if you came up to me in the street and you were like, "You can't tell, boo, I'm a gangster," I would be like, "Okay,
I'm gonna put that on a shirt. You can't tell, boo.
please do. I'll wear it."
I
part of our
actually did
merch.
grow up in Southeast San Diego, though. So I grew up with like a lot of Bloods. I grew up in gang area. Like the park that I live next to, it was on gangland, which is really strange.
Wait, where in Southeast San Diego? What part? Like,
It's called Paradise Hills.
oh, okay.
But it's mostly Black, Mexican, and Filipinos who live there.
Oh, that sounds like a Coolio song.
Yeah.
Paradise Hills.
Is
I know.
Is it a paradise?
It's really hilly.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of hills. In the show. Yeah.
So we got the latter part of
Yes.
that man.
They had that part right.
Hills.
So now, what did you do in the financial sector?
So I was a client associate. I basically supported financial advisors, did most of the admin, attended events to try to gain clients. I was Nick's right-hand woman, is how it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my boo.
Okay.
Sorry, Joe.
So, what made you decide to leave financial planning to pursue social media?
So it was in October. So I've been wanting to start a family with my boyfriend. You know, I'm 35 now. We've been together a long time. I'm ready
You don't
for
look
it.
it, by the way, everyone.
Thank
Right.
you.
And if y'all haven't seen this man, Okay,
He's pretty
I'm
fine.
just saying.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
We had
Oh,
to
that's
get
the only thing you looked up about me? Okay, great.
Well, that's his research.
No, I didn't look up. Nick sent a picture. And I was like, oh.
Yes.
We all had to get napkins later. We're like, oh gosh, hello.
That's my CK, yes. But so in October, the firm I was working at told my boss had a web meeting, and he told all of us that he was acquiring another firm, and he was super excited. We were gonna like quadruple in size, and I got off that web meeting, and I just thought, I don't want to come with you. Like, I don't want to make your dreams come true. I want to make my dreams come true. So I called him on a Sunday after thinking about it for a couple of days, and I just told him, like, I'm so happy for you, but that's not where my heart is, and I want to focus on myself. But I am a hustler, so I got really nervous about losing my income. So I was like, I have to do something else. And for maybe 2 years now, I've had a clothing line, so I sell on Poshmark, and Nick actually was the one who helped me start with all the photographs. So I was like, I'm just going to go on Fiverr, and I'm going to start a gig where I'll take photos of people's clothing. You know, they can send it to me, and I'll just model them. And then over time, my clients started asking me if I would do TikToks for them. So I started doing that, and now that's been generating, $1,000 a week just doing these product TikToks for people, and it's more than replaced the income I was making at the investment firm.
I wonder if this fat boy right here can get $1,000 a week.
Yes, you can.
Oh, when we ASMR, $7,000 a day.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do that.
$7,000 a day.
Opening bags of chips while I eat it.
But that's also what I really love about Fiverr and kind of the freelance industry. You're doing something, and you're doing it in your bedroom, or you're just doing it on your own time, but you're providing so much value to these, especially for me, it's small businesses, So I feel really amazing supporting their dreams too. Like, I'm supporting something that's actually mattering than this big firm where they're all great people, but I'm like, you guys are already doing great. You know? There's these other people who really need the help and the exposure.
Well, and I think so. Can you explain a little bit on what you do? Because when I was introduced to what you did, I thought you did TikToks on your account, but you don't.
I don't. So
Okay.
I call myself a content creator. So basically, people mail me their products, and I give them a choice. They can either send me inspo videos, or I can just create it all on my own, which I prefer because it sounds more genuine. And I specialize in UGC content, so that's user generated.
Okay.
So everything I do seems like I bought the product, I tested it out, and I'm just telling you about it. And then after that, I give them the videos, and they have the rights to post it wherever they want.
Do you ever feel afraid that they're going to like send it to something or like abuse what you sent them, or like...
I keep my content really clean.
Okay.
So I won't do adult products. I won't do apparel that's really, slinky or like... provocative. Yeah, I keep everything really...
You save that for offline.
Yes. Just for
For her
boo.
mans, is it?
Just for my
For
mans.
CK. Ooh.
So how did you meet your man?
We're
We're going to talk about him for a little bit. This is our part where we talk about him.
He walked into Wells Fargo when I was a teller, and he was doing a deposit.
Oh, was he doing a deposit?
Is he still making deposits, girl?
But you know what's funny? So I was working in the Hillcrest Wells Fargo for 7 years, and so he came in.
And he's straight?
He's straight. I know. So, which was like, we didn't get a lot of those. So when he came in, he did a deposit into an account with his business partner, who's a man. So I thought it was his husband. So I was like, oh man, that guy's cute, but he's gay, obviously. But then he came in the next day to do something else, and I'm like, maybe he's not gay. And then he came in another day, and I was like, all right, boo, here's my name. You can look me up.
Oh,
And
okay.
did he?
He did. He looked me up. on
Obviously.
And then he made another deposit.
Okay.
Facebook. That was later. I'm a lady.
So, tell us about, because you mentioned that you also work for an art gallery.
Yes.
So tell us about the art gallery.
I've been there for since I was like 22 years old. So the owner is like my dad. He's so great, best boss I've ever worked for, and I'm there 4 days a week. So I do all the finance there. I manage the gallery. I do the HR, the admin. And it's so wonderful. During the pandemic, actually, we grew into 2 locations, and we started out with like 3 employees last year, and now we have 13.
Okay.
Wow.
And is it mostly modern art? Is it...
It's contemporary, and we also focus on California artists, a lot of San Diego too. So we like to support the community.
And mixed media, sculptures, everything, or...
Yeah, there's quite a range.
Okay.
Damn.
Nice.
I love that, like, you're all about supporting small businesses and local.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I think it's just there's, because I want to make my dreams come true so badly that when I see other people who want the same thing, I'm like, why not? There's so many big corporations already. Like, let's start with the little guys.
Yeah.
And it's so much more impactful, like even going to the farmer's market and, the honeycomb I brought today was from the farmer's market. I'm like, that was impactful for me to
The fuck?
directly
You brought honeycomb?
Yeah, there's honeycomb over there if you want some.
I don't see that.
I like
It's a
honeycomb
charcuterie
cereal.
board.
Okay, no. Oh,
I just learned
okay.
how to say charcuterie, but is it charcuterie?
Charcuterie.
Okay, I did say it right. I usually say charcuterie when I order it.
Oh, God bless you.
Can I get a shark coochie?
Charcuterie?
I want a shark coochie board.
A lot of those happen during Shark Week.
I used to, like, when women would, like, make me upset, I'd say to girls, I'd be like, I hope you get your period during Shark Week.
That's mean.
So anyway, I know.
They don't like blood, right?
No, they like it. It's like
Human
that's
blood?
how you attract them.
But, like, fish don't bleed, right?
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Joe, you're so fun.
Oh, good
do
thing you're
fish bleed?
cute. Good thing you're the cute one.
I mean, I took biology, but let's be real. Who needs it?
All right. So, what social media applications do you use?
I use mostly Instagram.
Oh.
I just think it's easier to connect with people that way. I use TikTok sometimes, but I haven't quite mastered how to use it. The only video I've had that has gone viral is the one with my mom where she's burning my hair.
Oh my God.
And she thinks she's a blogger now. That's what she calls herself. So
Wait, she legit burned your hair? How?
She used I had to do a video for a client and it was a cordless hair curler in the car.
No.
And she decided to try it without reading the instructions
On you?
on me. And my hair was smoking. It was caught in there for like 20 minutes. The video's like a minute long, but I was crying and like literally tears coming down my face.
Oh God.
But she loves it. It went viral and she thinks she's famous now. So,
Oh my God.
Oh my God! It had 567,000 views.
Yes.
Oh God, girl.
But so wait, that's your personal TikTok, not
Yes.
Okay.
But you know what's crazy? From those views and the comments, there were so many people who were like, oh, this reminds me of my Filipino mom that I hate. And like, this is why I hate Filipinos. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I was really like, hey, that took a lot of therapy for us to be able to laugh like that. So you should try it. Like, I promise it's worth it. Like, some of the comments were crazy.
How do you deal with those kind of comments? Like,
There was only one person I got really mad at when they called my mom toxic. But everyone else, I was just kind of like, I wish you the best. I really hope you get some help.
Well, how many people are commenting? Because that's not your, that's your personal account.
Yeah, there's 689 as of
Oh my
today.
God. But do you do business and like get people to give you business from your Instagram and TikTok?
I do. So again, it's the like user generated style. So I will post videos of, some of my client works on Instagram, but I'll always say, check out a new client video I did. So it's never like I'm promoting because they don't pay me to post, that's extra.
Well, and do you have like a business Instagram and then a personal Instagram? Or is it all wrapped in one?
It's all wrapped in one. I feel like everyone is their own brand now. So
no pressure.
no pressure. But that's why I try to be as authentic as possible because people can see right through that.
We can, yeah. I can. And
As you stare at me?
I don't see anything. I just see authenticity.
Yes.
so when you send these to the businesses for your brand posting and stuff like that, and they post it on their Instagram or something, they tag you though, right? So
some of them do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I also do a lot of Amazon unboxing. So they just post that on Amazon and it's me acting like
Reviews?
So
No, like an unboxing, like when they get a box and then they film the entire thing of taking it all out and then talking about every single thing they take out.
Yeah, but where does it go?
on Amazon.
Like in
Like a bark box or, like those
like
kind of
on the
things?
about section?
Yeah, so you'll see it and then on the bottom too where it says like client videos and then it'll be me pulling out.
Oh my God.
like,
Wait, what is
products.
something that I want to look you up on Amazon? I am very I do Amazon. I know that it's not a local business.
I love
It's
Amazon.
local to my front door.
It's just easier. I know I hate it too. I feel guilty.
But so
So this is what you do then, is you go on Amazon, you find the small businesses that are on there,
And then find
look at their products, and then go and find them on and go straight to their website and buy it
Yes.
directly from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
See?
But then what's scary now too is that a lot of those people pay people like me to unbox these videos and act super excited. So sometimes I look at these Amazon products and I'm like, wait, did you really like that? Like, or was it someone like me?
There's like a CNBC Dateline YouTube video that I watched about that and like the fake reviews of Amazon and like other websites and like robot reviews and everything like that. And it makes like, because reviews are what drive customer like appreciation and also like trust.
Right.
Because I do the same thing. I'll look at reviews. It's like, oh, that has no reviews. I'm not going to buy that.
Yeah. Well, so on my gigs, I don't sell reviews. I sell genuine experiences. So, so my accounts don't get blocked, you know?
And now you charge for these, for your the brands and stuff and your services and stuff. So like what happens when somebody goes, because I just saw your post on Instagram from today, I think it was, about how like you lost conversations that you were having with people about doing stuff after you gave them your pricing.
Yes.
Like, so how do you deal with that when somebody's coming to you like, I want to do this, but I don't want to pay you?
Oh, I tell them, sounds like we're not a good fit, boo. Good luck finding a content creator.
Or do you get like friends who come to you and go, hey, I'm doing this. I'd really like it if you would do this for me.
You know, I used to get that a lot when I was selling clothes online. And I think, I don't know why in the videos, my friends are more than happy to pay me what I ask for, which is strange. And I've even offered them like, oh, I do a friends and family discount. And they're like, oh, I don't need a discount. It's okay. Because I think too, social media marketing is such a big thing that they understand it takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
Because I do, my videos start at 15 seconds at $50, which I am going to raise my rates because even that, like a 15-second video does not take you 15 seconds to film. It takes you like an hour. So I do need to raise my prices.
Okay.
Raise it. You know what? Yeah, raise up lights.
Know your worth, girl. Know your worth. Okay, so during this whole thing, because you're facing us, so you don't see it, but Nick is one of those who like posts things on there for us to talk about, and maybe we should bring up. It was a Netflix series called Unwell, and one of this it was a docuseries, and one of the episodes was about ayahuasca.
Oh, I love it.
And you recently went on an ayahuasca journey, correct?
I've done 2. So I did my first one last February, and then my second one, I think it was in September, maybe November, actually. And then I've also smoked Toad, the 5-MeO DMT. I've done that twice as well. The most recent one was in April.
So with that, was that in like...
In Tulum.
Oh, okay, in Tulum.
Where's Tulum?
Tulum is in Mexico.
Oh, Tulum.
Yes.
Okay.
It's about like an hour 45 from Cancun.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that
so you go to the resort and then you just take a little day trip.
Well, it's not a
trip, and then you come back.
Well, it's not a resort. So Tulum is like a beach strip, and then they have a downtown area too. But the people who live there are still really close to Mayan culture.
Okay, cool.
So they'll have shamans and a lot of guides and teachers, and it's really a place. If you go there for it, it can be a really great place to heal.
Yeah.
So you meet a lot of people, a lot of boujee hippies who are there to kind of go on this journey and figure themselves out. So that's why I go.
Huh. And do you go like pretty consistently or?
Yeah, my boyfriend and I were going quite often. I was trying to go every couple months, like every 2 or 3 months. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
So tell us about your journey and like explain it for our listeners who don't know what ayahuasca is and what it does and why you did this.
And also me, I'm a listener.
Yeah, so I'm not an ayahuasca expert, so I don't know all the mechanisms of it, but it's a plant medicine and it gets mixed into a tea and you drink the tea. For my first journey, it was a 7-hour journey. So I got picked up by my shaman and we went out into the jungle and literally laid on mats in the jungle with no lights or anything. And you kind of just go through this healing journey and you find yourself and you face your traumas and face your fears, see happiness, all that.
Was it scary?
It was really scary. It's probably the scariest thing I've ever done.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Because you like, they say there's a purging.
Oh yes,
after.
I purged for sure.
So what is that for our listeners? Like,
so there are 2 ways to purge. One is out your mouth and one is having diarrhea. Luckily, in the jungle, I only purged out of my mouth because that would have been really scary. But I was begging for it. By the time I was going through my journey, I felt like the heaviness, and I was going through some things, and I was just like begging that it would come out of my body, and it did. And I think that ayahuasca is definitely the reason my mom and I can make these videos and laugh now.
Wow.
And it's not even like I had this heart to heart with her or anything. It's just I think the way that I act around people now is so different. Like, I even told Nick when I ran into him at a coffee shop, I told him, anyone who has met me before I did ayahuasca, I really feel like they don't know who I am anymore. I feel completely different.
Because they say that it does help change some of your brain chemistry, and that's why people do it. It's especially like in this episode that we saw of Unwell, it was a lot of people who had drug addiction, and they were doing it because it was helping them change their brain chemistry. Because especially if they were doing meth, that was messing up their chemistry and stuff like that. So, and depression and stuff.
Anxiety, yeah.
And anxiety.
That's what I've
And
seen.
Alcoholism.
Yeah, everything.
Drug addiction, yeah.
And it's also like has some physical capabilities of helping supposedly to cure things.
That's and PTSD. I know that they do. Oh gosh, what it is?
Yeah, they do Molly now for
psilocybin.
it. Yes,
Psilocybin
mushrooms
or whatever.
too, yeah.
It's like medically dosed psilocybin for the same sort of application, psychological applications. So
I mean, there are people who've done this like
On their
70,
own.
80, 100 times. And I'm like, for somebody who was addicted to drug, doing ayahuasca like 100 times feels a little bit like you're replacing one drug for another. But also, these are not cheap either, right? Like, these adventures into ayahuasca are not cheap.
Yes, it's a couple $100. I think I paid $400 for my session, but I mean, it's so life-changing. You know, you pay $100 a session to go see a therapist, and then
Sure.
you do ayahuasca for one night, and it's 5 years of therapy in one night. So to me, it's
I'm
well
all
worth
about
it.
that's like a concentrated BOGO right there, right?
Right?
Well, and it's supervised,
Yes,
so
you have
you're
your
not
shaman
like
with
going
you.
out alone in the woods.
Yeah,
You have someone who like actually is there to help you and like supervise you.
yeah.
So, a little fun fact, one of the artists at the gallery uses the psilocybin,
Psilocybin.
that too, chemical in his art. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's Kelsey Brooks. He's actually he used to be a scientist, and he worked for the CDC for a while. He actually was one of the people who helped create the HIV test. So
Oh.
he is so smart, and then he creates these beautiful paintings with psilocybin, DMT, a bunch of chemicals.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'm smart. I should try art.
Maybe you should.
I
should.
spray painted high heels. I am crafty.
Yeah.
She a crafty
Step
queen,
one.
y'all.
Spray paint. Oh my god, I could do Banksy graffiti.
There you go.
Oh no, that's like defiling stuff.
You could do like just take a heel and then spray paint around it so that it's just the outline of a heel,
Oh
and
my
that's
God.
your like
Genius.
signature.
And then I could say that it's healing for people.
Oh.
Joe, that was really cute.
Paul hates my puns.
So another fun fact about Glad is she does hula dancing. Is that true?
Yeah, so I started dancing hula when I was 10 years old, and then I do all types of Polynesian dancing, so Samoan, Maori, Tahitian. Obviously, you know, during COVID, I didn't do any of the dancing, but I still love it. Been doing it for a long time.
So do you dance with a group here in San Diego, or?
Yeah, for a long time, I was dancing with Haley East Polynesian Review, who I love, love, love. And then I transitioned over to Tahitian dancing only, which was with Hiva Katoa. And then that was
Oh my
the
God, I
last
love
school.
that person?
He was my favorite.
I'm like, do you know Hiva Katoa?
Hiva Katoa, yeah. Hiva Katoa sounds like a drag queen.
That's a really cute
Love
name,
it.
actually.
Hiva Katoa, yeah. I love that name. I'm stealing it.
Are you?
Tell them, yeah.
Okay.
Hiva Katoa Heel is my new drag name.
So you also have on your thing something called Gladitude. Can you talk about that?
That is my company, Gladitude Inc., but it's kind of just like a mantra I built for myself. Whenever I would feel down, I'd just be like, you know, live with gratitude. And it just cheers me up.
So now, what kind of advice would you give to those who feel stuck?
I think for people who are really trying to find themselves, the first thing I think you need to do is to sit for a while with yourself. Like when I was going through my healing journey, I didn't see my friends for like 2 months. I was really trying to figure out my life, and I was just staying at home, kind of going really deep with my therapist. And I think the inner work has to start first. And then once I was able to feel better about myself, then I was like, okay, now I feel like a boss and I can take over the world and I can do anything. And it gave me the confidence to start my own business and like really put myself into it and give my prices and not negotiate. But I think the inner work has to start first.
Okay. What does boujee hippie mean to
Boujee
you?
hippie is... So, like when I did all my journeys, I was doing all this plant medicine, which I still do plant medicine. I love it.
Wait, okay. I have to stop for a second. When you say plant medicine, is that like mushrooms and marijuana?
Oh, I don't do weed, but I do mushrooms. Yes.
Okay.
I love the psilocybin, yeah.
Okay.
But so being a hippie to me is just being really connected to the earth, to the universe, being super spiritual. But then I'm bougie in that, like, I don't want to sleep in tents and stuff when I go somewhere.
I want to go to Tulum.
I want to go to Tulum.
She wants that Chanel tent.
Yes.
That's a brand, right? Marc
Rough
Jacobs tent.
Yeah, I'm not going
Roughing
to rough
it.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she goes glamping.
I'm the same way. I'm like, if roughing it for me is staying at a Howard Johnson's. Okay. Do they have those anymore? Does anybody know?
I don't think so.
They do.
Oh, they do.
Oh, they have a couple.
Nick, are
Do
you
they have a
sure?
breakfast?
Oh,
Do they
I-
offer breakfast?
I think they used to. My mom used to work at a Howard Johnson's when, like back in the day, and Andy worked at a Howard Johnson's.
Oh,
for a
look,
while.
right there.
Wait, are they-
Oh, Joe.
Oh, but they're called Wyndham now.
Oh, because they're
Wyndham.
sponsored by
That's
Wyndham.
why.
Okay,
Wyndham?
that's why.
Yeah.
Wyndham?
I don't think I've ever
Wyndham.
seen one in person.
Wyndham?
So back to your social media. So do brands, when they contact you to do some shoots and stuff like that, do they tell you what they're looking for? Like, this is what I want the shot to look like, or do you have a little bit more creativity with that?
I would say 90% of my clients are like, you do whatever you want. One of my introductory questions is, do you have a certain vibe or an inspirational video you'd like me to kind of emulate? And a lot of them say like, no, just do your thing. I have turned down a few people who have sent me scripts. I hate scripts. Like one person messaged me for a dating app
Oh, no.
and they were like, oh, can you say, hey, cowboy, and I
Oh,
was
ew,
like,
no.
yeah, and I was like, and I looked and it wasn't a cowboy dating site, so I was like, no, I'm sorry, I don't think I can help you unless you let me write my own script.
Is this for farmers only? If it's not, then I'm not saying it.
Right? It was just strange. So I do get requests like that, or
Oh my
like a lot
God.
of my clients, they're from other countries and they'll just send me like these
Really?
really weird scripts, and I'm like, we don't say it doesn't make sense if you're marketing to an American audience. It
Yeah.
doesn't work.
Are you huge in China? Is that what you're trying to tell
I'm
us?
huge in China. Those Amazon sellers.
Stop. Unbox this.
My
Wait.
unboxes.
She unboxes bento boxes.
I love a bento box.
I know. Could you?
I haven't gotten one yet. I hope I do, actually.
You should do.
Oh, wait,
that.
I was like, you've never had a bento box?
No,
Or like in
I've
life?
never gotten a bento box. Wait, what's
But-
like a Tupperware?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
the food.
sorry. But like,
Like
you've
a-
never had
like
someone
a-
request a video for that.
No, I wish.
Okay,
That's
well,
really cool.
get on that.
Well, see
Yeah.
that falls into our OnlyFans niche. Is
Yeah,
that
bento
we should do an unboxing, but it's like a bento box, and then we eat what's in the bento box.
Yes.
Oh, that's
You know?
such a great idea.
We
this
have
idea.
trademarked. Everything that we have is trademarked right now.
Just so everybody knows.
You
You
say
can't
that
take it.
I'm a
every
lawyer because I watched the O.J. Simpson trial.
You say that every episode, and I want to know if they're
well,
really trademarked.
we own the rights to, right? We own this? Don't we own this?
If
I
you
don't
said
know.
it, we own it.
No, it's our likeness, which cannot be something.
We do
and
not give
ideas.
anyone the permission to use our likeness.
Listen, I haven't watched
Oh my
that
gosh, Bob
lawyer
Ross,
series.
that is so rude.
Are you that Facebook thing that goes around every like 3 months about how like I do not give Mark Zuckerberg the
Oh my
right to use my
God.
likeness?
And people really post that. I'm like, oh
with
my
all
gosh.
the older folks who
Yes.
are like, don't let them steal. Bitch, it has your credit card info.
It's like, Karen, nobody wants your picture. Okay.
no,
They have all the information they need.
but also like
Okay.
no. Wait, I have a legit question though. So
Look at Hello Kitty in that bento box.
that's
Sorry.
cute.
I can't see that far. Oh, I see it. Okay. Oh, it's a carrot, right? No.
Yeah, carrot and rice.
I think that's a mandarin.
Okay,
Oh, maybe it's a mandarin.
right. Another
Oh,
orange thing.
This bitch over here. She all about correcting me today.
Okay, let's pivot back. I'm pivoting. When you have people that come and contact you, right? You have no issue turning them down.
Correct.
If has it gotten to a point where like you're about to do it and then they're like offering to pay you and you're like no, or like have you had someone not pay you for your work?
Once, yeah. So this is why I stay on Fiverr, and I'm actually trying to start using Upwork as well. But I want to stay on platforms because I had this marketing agency contact me from London, and I looked them up, and they looked legit and stuff. And then I recorded 3 videos for them, and I sent it, and that was back in July, and I still have not gotten paid. And I've sent the invoice maybe 3 or 4 times already.
Really?
Yeah, he's just ghosting me. So now I make them pay up front.
Yes, get that money, honey.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, can
You're
you
a
like
financial
sue
planner.
them for like work lost or something?
I mean, I just consider it now like, okay, I took a couple hours of my day and these people will never contact me again. So it's a win for me.
Yeah. Jeez.
So maybe you should represent her since you're a lawyer.
Yeah. So the People v London brand.
You need to be a
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
You'd have to be a barrister to do that.
What's
In
a
What's
London.
that?
That's a kind of lawyer.
Oh, sorry. I know that. Yeah. A barrister?
Oh, that's like
banister.
Esquire here, right?
Huh?
Is that like how they call lawyers Esquires here?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I
think
saw that on
Esquire is
TikTok.
something
Someone was
different.
like, I'm the first Esquire in my family. And I was like, I think that means lawyer.
I think that. Oh, does it? Okay.
I thought
In
so.
the US,
Isn't it
okay.
common or like Esquire's like after your name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Like PhD.
Joseph Grinelli
Esquire. Yeah. Well, don't forget MS because I have a master's in bioengineering. MS
You do?
Esquire. Yeah.
I know it doesn't look like it, right?
That's my favorite. My favorite thing to my favorite.
I love how shady she is. And she doesn't
No,
even like realize.
that is one of my favorite things to do. Is that people think I am so dumb, and I'm like, I have a master's degree in tissue engineering and biomedical optics, and then they're like, oh. I'm like, sit the fuck down, Brenda. Bye.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right. So now, before we get to the end of this and we do our quick fire
I was
going to
say before we spank you.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know why
it,
I'm
maybe.
scared.
That was like
I was like, is that what
happens
happens at the end?
Yes.
But it never makes the show.
That's part of the ASMR.
Oh my god. Spank. Or like, that's a soft spank.
That's a soft spank. Tell everyone how they can get a hold of you.
So I'm on Instagram as Glad Kitty. My TikTok is Glad Kitty1.
Oh.
And
That is Glad Kitty.
Yes.
Okay, Kitty, y'all.
Not Kiddie.
Oh, I was
that's
going to say
good.
Glad Titty. It's not Glad Titty. It's Glad Kitty.
Yes.
You heard Glad Titty?
A little bit.
Glad Kitty?
Maybe I'm just hoping. I don't know.
I haven't even had rosé yet, too.
So I'm sorry. And then on TikTok, you are Glad Kitty1.
Yes.
Okay. Are you on Snapchat?
I am not.
Are you
No.
Is
on
anyone
Twitter?
on Snapchat?
No.
I have a Snapchat, but I don't use it.
Why do you have Snapchat then?
Because it's fun to do filters and see like the fun things. And then you can do it with your dogs. And like sometimes I put them on max. and
Have you
there's, like, a
tried doing the
mustache.
dog filter with your dog?
There's dog filters?
Yeah, the one that makes you look like a dog, puts
the
little
one that
ears
all the
on you.
girls use.
Oh my
you know?
god.
Ugh, that's
no, I
so
don't think
annoying.
they make that anymore.
Oh. I
Maybe
want to try it on Cooper.
Yeah.
I wonder if that works on a dog. You should
They're yeah. Like there's ones and it was like, oh, they're fun. I have pictures of
Do you
Max.
like face swap with Max?
No, I don't. I don't want to do that. That would scare
don't-
me. I don't
He
wanna
has
know what I would look
boundaries
like.
there.
Yeah,
That's where he
right?
draws the line.
I'm not into
So,
bestiality.
what about the Twitterverse? Are you on Twitter?
I don't use Twitter. I'm not that clever. I'm not witty enough to, 110
Girl,
characters or whatever it is.
You already are like way past us because I don't do the tiki-taki.
I mean,
can't-
everything I post now has to do with my brand in some way or another. Like, I slide in that little, like, marketing thing every
Okay,
time
good
I
for
post.
you.
Yeah.
entrepreneur?
I know.
Hashtag girl boss, right?
Yeah. I was going to say hashtag something else. But
What were you
I can't
gonna
remember
do?
what it is. I don't know.
Oh.
Woman boss.
Oh.
Hashtag woman boss.
Yes. Hashtag
Boss
boss.
babe.
Hashtag.
Hashtag.
What?
Oh, we have
Are we in
accents
Germany?
now.
Oh yeah, the hashtag.
Sorry to our German listeners.
Guten Tag, Hashtag.
I can't even remember the name.
Das Boot, Guten Tag, Hashtag.
Ist
Ja.
gut?
Ja.
Das gut?
Ja.
Das gut?
Yeah.
Please don't alienate that audience anymore.
No, we love them. They have great pancakes.
All right, so we're going to get into the three
My
questions.
brother-in-law's actually German, like from Germany, and
Oh.
yeah, sometimes he doesn't understand our jokes. Like my sister was talking about putting pigtails on, and he like literally thought it was like tails
Oh,
on
no.
a pig. He like Germans are very literal, like,
Huh.
and it took probably like 7 months before I heard him laugh.
Oh. Do they laugh in Germany?
Is he cute?
Oh my gosh, he's very, very cute. He's like perfect for my sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
Paul's like, what about for me?
I got a man. I wanted, for somebody
I love
else,
how
maybe.
you said that. That's sweet.
All right, so rapid fire questions. You ready? Get another swig of that wine, girl,
Okay,
because we're
I'm
coming
ready.
at you hard. All right.
Okay.
So, first one. Who would play you in the movie of your life?
Ooh.
Oh,
I know who.
who?
I'm going to tell. Go ahead. Sorry.
Gosh, I'm obsessed with her, and I don't know why I can't remember her name now. But she was on Peach. She's Filipino Canadian. Shay Mitchell.
Oh,
I love her. She's
okay.
actually one of the reasons I dyed my hair black
I
again.
can see that.
Thank you.
But
guys.
also, I think Aquafina would be good for you too.
I was gonna say Ali Wong.
Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah,
love.
gold glasses.
Actually, I love all three of them.
Yeah.
I do. But I feel like Shay Mitchell could murder somebody if she needed to.
Ali Wong.
Oh, she
I think
would
they
cut.
all could murder
Yeah.
somebody.
She would cut a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
So-
pretty too.
Oh, she is very pretty. She's gorgeous.
Glad is
So who would
pretty.
play you, Joe?
Who would play me?
Yeah,
Jake
in the movie.
Gyllenhaal, obviously.
Avi, why'd you even ask?
Or the guy from Sleepy Hollow. No, I always get the people tell me that the guy from Pitch Perfect,
Adam
I
Devine?
resemble. No,
Skylar Austin?
Yeah, that he reminds them of me, and I'm like, whatever. I was like, he's annoying in the Zoe project.
Yeah.
Zoe's last.
Okay.
I don't think I have a celebrity that looks like me.
Right.
Oh, but who? Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal. That's fine.
Okay.
He was in Brokeback
That's
Mountain. He knows how to
fine.
play gay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's experienced.
Mine would be Grimace
Who's that?
Who's that?
from McDonald's. The big purple guy.
Stop it! I think Joe Coy would be a better person.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think that person's around anymore.
Yeah, it's not politically correct. Looking like a
God.
pimp. All right. So, what flavored donut are you?
Oh,
I love chocolate covered.
chocolate covered what? Old fashioned,
Old
French braid,
fashioned. Old fashioned.
like regular
Mhm.
chocolate cake.
No, just the regular.
There's a lot of options.
I didn't know that there were that many options,
There's-
actually.
Yes.
Okay, so chocolate covered old fashioned.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, chocolate old fashioned's what's up.
Mhm.
Mhm.
What about you, Joe?
What is my favorite donut?
No, what flavored donut are you?
Oh, I am the cake donut with the white frosting and rainbow sprinkles.
I thought you would have been a Boston cream because it's cream filled.
Wow.
Everyone knows you shit it out, Paul.
I didn't know we were emulating a donut either, Paul. So
Oh, okay, so-
no, but I still choose a chocolate covered old
Okay,
fashioned.
did none of you bitches hear me say what flavored donut are you?
No, I thought it was like
I thought
what
like
do you
donut.
like?
I love
Yeah.
donut. Like I heard
Yes.
donut,
And you
I
got
was
And I was like,
distracted.
I'm ready for the answer. Yes,
and it was like, I
know.
can give you my three. I know
Yes.
the top three.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
we're
you an
gonna do
apple
that.
fritter? Apple fritters are really good. Though.
I love an apple fritter.
Or like a cinnamon swirl, like a swirl
Yeah,
one.
I think he's like the twisty one.
Oh, a braid.
one's- yes,
a
a
French
braid.
twist. Ooh, you could be a French cruller.
No, I'm like a grapefruit donut because I'm bitter. Yeah, it'd be like that flavor.
Mm. Wow.
What? There's-
Don't judge yourself like that.
Wait, grapefruit donuts?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, I'd be like a cronut.
Oh,
I'm a cronut
Ooh,
because I
yes.
got layers.
yes.
Oh, you're
Or
so
you could be a really sour donut from Andy's black mold starter.
Oh, there you go. That too. All right. So last one. what cocktail best describes you? Not what you want to drink, not what you love to drink, but which one describes you? Because I obviously have to like be very clear on what I'm asking here with
explain
y'all.
it to me.
Can you use it in a sentence?
I actually think I am my favorite drink, which is a lemon drop martini with extra sugar on the rim.
Ooh. So you like to be ribbed, is what you're saying.
Well,
That's another conversation.
That's what I heard. So go ahead, tell us why.
I just think I do try to be like extra sugary sweet all the time. Like I try my best to just be like super kind and
a lemon drop with extra sugar on the rim is kind of bougie, huh?
Mm-hmm. That too. You need something extra. You can't just order a regular lemon drop.
Okay.
No. We ain't basic.
What about you, Joe?
I'm trying to think. I'm like, you go. I'll think about it because I don't know. Like, I don't know.
So
like,
I'm a Miami Vice.
Oh,
Why?
Because it's 2 drinks in one. I'm a Gemini. So like, you're gonna get a frozen daiquiri. You get a frozen pina colada. You mix those together, and it is the perfect thing on a hot day to just like get you through.
I didn't know that's what a Miami Vice is.
Yeah, it's like strawberry daiquiri, pina colada mixed together.
Okay, pineapple or strawberry on the side.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Just both. More pineapple, because I might get lucky that night.
oh.
Oh, that upset you?
Is just? Are you still thinking about yours?
I think I'd be like a rum and coke because like I don't know.
You're basic.
Or I was thinking of like a Long Island iced tea because when you're around me, I fuck you up. No.
Okay, sure.
I'm like, in what way are you gonna fight me? That's scary.
No, like you won't know what's going on because like
you sneak up on them. You're great tasting.
But I'm not though. Like I don't sneak up on anybody. I'm like right in your face.
Oh, okay.
So maybe like a vodka Red Bull. I don't know.
Yeah, if you say you're gonna fuck someone up in the hood, that's like you're
energy.
trying to fight them.
Yeah, no, I don't want to fight anybody.
Okay, good.
Or like a rainbow drink. What's
a rainbow drink?
I don't know. Something rainbowy. Something like bubbly. Maybe a mimosa because I'm like effervescent. I don't know.
That is the opposite of a rainbow drink.
You could layer it with different things. Like you could have like mimosa with like orange juice and then like layer in with like some grenadine.
The grenadine?
And then what?
Oh, that's what I said, grenadine.
Oh yeah, Jinx. I thought you said with a knee. I was like, huh?
Oh yeah, that's exactly.
It's like, oh, that's a big glass. Let me put my knee in it. Well, because I mean, oh, that's pretty. Yeah, what's that?
Oh, that is really pretty.
There I am. I'm the 10 shots lined up that are rainbow colored.
Well, Glad, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, please go check her out on social media at Glad Kitty on Instagram and Glad Kitty 1 on TikTok. On the TikTok.
And we are glad that you came here to join us in the studio.
Did you know it's a song by The Wanted?
It is. It's a great song.
It is a great song.
I always say, instead of it's like, we're glad you came, I say, we're glad you ejaculated.
Is that what you say? Is that what he says, Nick? And on that note, have a great week, everyone. Bye.
Special thanks to Andrew Smith and Nick Stone for producing the show. If you like us, please follow us at tugayspod on Instagram and visit us online at tugayspod.com. You can find us anywhere you can stream podcasts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know topics you'd like to hear. And always remember, stay safe, stay classy, stay sassy, and always stay a little bit trashy. See you next week.